So actually, I'm kind of worried about his safety on this deal tomorrow.
Yeah, I can dig it. I tried to warn him, you know. I mean, I really tried. I told him that I think it's a little dangerous, you know, because everybody knows about Charlie Lutz and how jealous that man is about his wife.
Well, she does sort of project an image.
Well, she's stacked. I mean, that's where it's at. That's the fact. That's it, stacked. And the word around town is that she's not exactly too tough to, you know, to understand. You know what I mean? Psst, mister, you got a moment?
Yeah. And she's obviously got her eye on Luke.
Yeah. It's funny, you know, because Charlie treats her pretty nice. I mean, Charlie buys her a mink coat. I guess it doesn't keep her warm enough while old Charlie's out there trying to make some money with a taxi cab.
Yeah, listen, Slick, keep your eye on Luke tomorrow, okay?
I'll do the best I can, you know?
Yeah, I know. I can tell that you don't like this setup any more than I do.
Right. You can believe that, boy. I never did like it. I always thought maybe there's an easier way to get into that apartment than having a rendezvous with Charlie Lutz's wife.
Hi there!
Oh.
Joe.
Hi, Joe. What do you know? What do you say? Sit down here, Joe. I'm leaving.
Hey, I don't mind if I do. I can't stand to see a pretty girl sitting here by herself, huh?
I'm late. I gotta get out of here.
Well?
You don't have to leave, do you?
Oh, yeah, I got a customer at 8 o'clock. I gotta get him.
Oh, you've got a few minutes, haven't you?
You know what I mean? He's a sick man. He's a sick man.
Slick, really, why don't you just... Did anybody ever tell you that you have really lousy timing?
I think I'll just go slither back underneath my rock.
No, look, I'm sorry. Sit down, please.
Thank you. Hey, Rose, pull me a cold draft, would you?
Okay, just a sec.
That's diner talk. You gotta know how to speak this.
Yeah, right.
So what are you doing here with Slick? I mean, he's a snappy dresser, but he's not your type.
Huh, you noticed.
He's Luke's friend.
That's right. Joe, I've got to know what Luke is into.
That's a question. I don't have an answer for you.
Look, I worry about him. Old habits are hard to break.
As far as I know, he's still investigating that stolen art shipment for Alex Quartermain.
Nice try. But I know that the night of the rigged dance contest, when Scorpio and Bobby won, Luke found that what he was looking for, he stole it back out of Benny's warehouse.
Really?
Oh, come on, you must know about that. I mean, I found out about it because Benny came over to our building, and he managed to run into Luke where he's carrying this big box with who knows what in it. And Benny said that he caught Luke red-handed.
Aha.
Yeah, that's right. And you would think that there would be a major confrontation, right? But no, it seemed like there was some major negotiating going on.
And Luke is still searching.
Could part of the shipment still be missing?
Beats me.
Joe, come on.
Come on, honey. I have been involved in a murder investigation up to my eye teeth. And as far as Luke goes, it's just not my day to watch him. You know how uptight he gets whenever you try to mention any of his work for the Quartermains.
Yeah, just like he was when he was working for Frank Smith.
Well, this isn't like that.
Yeah, but it could still be dangerous.
You're not thinking of doing anything dumb, are you?
I don't know what's dumb or what's dangerous if I don't know what's going on.
You want me to talk to Luke?
Would you?
Mm-hmm. Because you know what curiosity did to the cat, and I don't want the same thing to happen to you.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
So we have a deal?
We have a deal.
This is more than a gentleman's agreement, Scorpio. You know that I can be less than a gentleman when it's required.
Rumor has it, but you don't have to worry.
I'm only sorry that I might have to get messy with Alexandria Quartermain. She has no right to the statue, and she actually stole it from me.
Cleverly done.
Very, but maybe this time a little too clever.
I think we should meet soon to finalize the fine print in our partnership.
I'm anxious to get this resolved. So we'll meet at your convenience, and the sooner the better.
I'm anxious to resolve this too.
I have one more question, actually two.
Be quick.
How much does Laura Weber know about Alex Quartermain's activities?
Nothing.
And Edward Quartermain, how much has Alex told him?
I'm not in bed with her. I don't know everything.
Hello, Elaine. I believe
believe that my father's waiting for me.
Good evening, Dr. Boardman. Yes, he's right over this way.
Thank you. Thanks for covering for me, Dad.
My word, Alan, I thought you were never going to get here.
Well, at least I got here before Monica.
Just barely.
Well, I see you're being well taken care of.
Yeah, Bobby was kind enough to have pity on me.
It was rough, but I managed. Well, you know, as it turns out, you are having dinner the same place my husband is having his business meeting.
Oh, I hope you joining them means your patient's stabilized.
Yes, so it seems. Listen, after dinner, I'd love to have you join us for a drink. I'd like to have you meet my father-in-law.
We may do that. Thank you.
Enjoy your dinner.
And you. See you later.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello, I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
no. We were so busy talking business, we didn't even notice the time.
Yes, actually, I'm talked out.
Well, I hope I haven't missed the business meeting.
No, Monica. Why don't we talk about it after we eat?
Ah, that's a good idea, Alan.
I'd like to talk right now.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, Alan, I would like to know about our European investments.
I think it would be a good time, Monica, if we discussed it after we eat, really.
Excuse me, Dr. Quartermain, there's a phone call for you from the hospital.
Oh, no, thank you. Excuse me.
You know, Alan, this aggravation is not good for my health.
Get away with you. Thrive on intrigue.
Yes, when I'm involved in it, yes. But if I'm trying to cover up for it, no. And don't you underestimate Monica. She is very bright. And if you're fooling around, she's going to find out about it.
Don't worry about it. She's not going to find out.
Well, there's nothing she'd like more than to catch you at something, you know.
We better make sure that she doesn't.
Well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to join you after all.
Oh, dear. What, an emergency?
Yes, they are prepping one of my patients for surgery, so I'll have to get back.
Oh, will you be staying on at the hospital tonight?
Well, it kind of looks that way. I will see both of you tomorrow, I guess.
All right, then.
Good night.
Good night. I think the gods are on my side.
Well, you know, Alan, I might be too if you just let me in on what's going on in your life.
I can't tell you right now. The only thing I can say to you is that it's personal and it's important.
Well, you are staying for dinner, aren't you?
No. I'm sure you understand. Thank you. Good night, sir.
Well, I don't know how you manage this, but I'm not even going to ask.
Miss me?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Maybe a little.
I mean, a little.
A lot. But I have to admit, I was feeling just a little bit neglected the way you ran out of here so quickly.
I'm sorry. I promise you it won't happen often.
That's all right. Would you like some champagne? I refilled the ice bucket when you called.
Not now. We have all night.
All night?
All night.
Oh, Alan.
Monica's performing emergency surgery.
Oh, good. I think we should send her patient some flowers in the morning.
I don't think that would be too discreet.
No, I guess it wouldn't. And we do have to be.
We have to be. We do. I love you. I really do love you so much, and I want to protect you. But I love Alan Jr. as well.
I'll never do anything to make you lose your son.
Monica can be such a dangerous enemy if she ever found out.
Monica will never find out about me. Or that you're the father of my child. It's enough that I know.
God, I wish things were different. I wish you didn't have to settle for anything.
Hey, will you stop worrying about me? It's a different world today. A single woman can have a child without being treated like a second-class citizen.
There'll be questions. Talk.
So, I'll deal with them, okay? Maybe I'll even leave town to have the baby.
I don't want you to do that.
Well, we have plenty of time to decide all those things.
Yeah. I'll come up with something. I just don't want you to worry about anything.
Well, the only thing I'm worried about right now is our dinner.
Oh, that's okay.
Shall we eat before everything is cold?
Okay, fine.
Thank you. I won't take no for an answer. There's an interesting entrance. Mm-hmm.
What, wait a minute, just a second. What won't you take no for an answer for? Hi.
Hi. Dinner. I know it's about time for you to call it a night, and I'm starving.
Well, that sounds great to me. We'll be buying, I would assume.
No, I'm independent now. I'll pay, my share.
Terrific to know your kid didn't grow up to be a fool.
Right. So are we on?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, yes. I have no plans tonight. It's your mother's very busy schedule we have to contend with, madam.
I do have an extremely heavy social schedule. You just happen to get me on a slow evening.
Oh, well, that sounds great.
I'd love it. Terrific.
Good.
Okay.
Good evening, all. I'm glad to see I'm not too late.
That depends on what you're here for.
I'm here to pay for the last series of examinations for my first mate. And I already have determined how much I owe. And I believe this should cover it.
Mr. Castle, you are forgetting one very important factor. This happens to be a free clinic.
Which I know has expenses. And besides, my first mate required treatment away from your facilities.
Well, we certainly appreciate your consideration, don't we, Rick? Don't we, Rick?
I merely think that he has more than done his share already.
And I feel the quality that was given to my first mate and the attention is more than worth it. So please, do not insult me by not accepting my money.
Well, I will accept this as payment in full. One of the problems, I don't like to keep this amount of cash down here. I'm sure you can understand.
I can, but unfortunately, I do not have a local bank account. With all my traveling, it's so much easier to deal in cash. But this has been one of the few places where it has been a problem since the first day I came in.
Yes, we have always been a little less than gracious about accepting your money, haven't we?
Your mother almost blackened my eye the first day I came in.
Oh, really? I'm shocked.
And I've been trying to make up for it ever since.
And you've been doing a wonderful job.
I'll get your receipt.
So now we're all even, right?
We will be tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
After we have had lunch.
Oh. Do we have a date for lunch tomorrow?
If you accept my invitation. Laura, persuade her to it.
It's perfectly all right. That's not necessary. I'd like to.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Sure.
Good. I will call you then tomorrow at the hospital.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Toodaloo.
I finally managed to infiltrate the house of Cassadine. Cassadine himself is using a nom de plume by the name of Tony Castle. Spencer? Oh, yes, I'm getting to know him quite well. I think the time will soon be right when we'll both be on the same side of the fence. I know how dangerous it is playing both sides, but at this point it can't be helped. If the Ice Princess surfaces, I'm going to do everything in my power to get it into my hands. The Ice Princess will be ours. At any cost.